Hey everyone. So I'm not sure how long this video will be, but let's talk about distractions, right? When you're on the path of welcome, honey. I'm doing the live. Welcome back. When you're on the path of destiny, let's be honest. It can be tough. It can be rough. It can feel like a turbulent ride, and it seems like why am I still trying and fighting? Because if you give up, you'd be miserable because you know the truth about things, and you know that you're going after something beautiful and it's gonna pay off. And when you're going through, you start to rethink about what it is you're actually going after. Your destiny becomes clear. For me, I'm starting to appreciate the simplicity of life. Um, Simplicity, joy, happiness, and family. Um, I do like extravagant clothes and things, but I'll be honest with you right now, I am grateful for having my basic needs met. My family and I have been under heavy spiritual attack, warfare, and some moments it can just really want to make you cry. But then at the same time, it's like it's better to be aware. You can turn it off, honey. Hot. I thought you'd like to come in and it's nice and toasty. You don't want any more food? Huh? Whatever you don't eat, I'll eat the rest. However, crying is good. You know what I mean? You gotta let it out somehow. So if you are experiencing heavy spiritual warfare and you are doing divine's work, being true to your spiritual mission and purpose, or whatever it is you're going after and you're on the path of destiny, you can tell if you are, versus being on the path of fate. And at times it feels like I don't really see how this is, going to get me to the other side. I mean, I see it's making me stronger, but I don't want to keep fighting all the time. Realize you're not fighting by yourself. Your higher powers and the universe is working for you. Your ancestors are more than likely protecting you if you're watching this video, if you're not the cross watcher. And let's be honest, part of the spiritual journey when you're being attacked is learning to be happy with the emotions that come. And everybody's journey is different. But my husband and I have been getting attacked so much constantly that it's just like we're learning to laugh and cry, and it's very refreshing because it's just like, okay, eventually this will turn out for the best, and having faith in all of it and things, it takes a lot of self-love to keep going. I'd love to say faith is what's holding me together, but I want to be honest, self-love and knowing that what I've been through has all made me stronger, and that the generations that come from my womb will be able to benefit from the struggles my husband and I have endured. Last night, I had a dream where I was getting psychically attacked by family, Brittany Johnson, that I exposed. And my ex, and they tried to, intimidate me. However, it was an easy peasy thing, and to be like, you guys are nuts. I'm not dealing with you guys anymore. And I did something I'd never done before, because in those dreams, I normally end up in my grandmother's house. And for the past couple of times, I'd walk out the house and find somewhere else to go. Last time I looked for my grandmother's house, because before that dream, and I was wondering, where am I going to go? Who am I going to see? How can I get to a place of safety? But I don't even, really call that place home anymore. But this time, last night, I did something differently. I said, I'm not coming back here anymore. When I walked out of the room that my sister stayed in when I was there, I don't know if she still stays there. I walked to the entrance of the living room, and there was a big black dog, and that has been when that shows up in my dreams, I know my ex is he shows up in my dreams as a big black dog sometimes. Walked from the room, and I was like, okay, there's a big black dog that looks like it wants to, I don't know, play or bite. And it was big and tall. I've seen that dog in several of my dreams. And I paused in the interest of the living room because my sister was by the front door, and I had just got so tired of having to go being in that room. My sister was in, I left, and I was like, I'm not coming back anymore. And my sister was fussing with me in the dream, but being all nice, nasty about it. And I just stared at her. I felt so sad for her. She looked so nasty and disgusting. Not, with the clothes she wore, but just her energy was so nasty and disgusting. And she was trying to intimidate me. His belief system went off in my head. Dogs smell fierce, they'll bite you if you're scared. And this big black dog did not give me any kind of space. No kind of space. Just got all close up on me and was grinning like an idiot. And like, oh yeah, I finally got you, because that's as close as he can get to me, or was able to get to me. And my spirit guides were helping me be calm. They were like, yeah, stay calm. And I stayed calm and looked at her with this blank look, and I stopped paying attention to the dog, because I was just like, I don't want to get bit, but So I saw the fear tactics and things like that. And then all of a sudden the dream transitions to this other place where I'm washing these dishes. I'm in a house that I don't really recognize where I'm at, but I'm just at peace washing dishes and things like that. And I sensed a presence that was familiar, and I walk out, and I see someone who, the individual who kicked me out of her home due to her own inner demons, because she wasn't ready to heal from her own childhood wounds. And I was caught off guard, but I felt her energy was there, but I, it was just made more prominent that she was there when I walked around the corner, and there I see her. And she helped me start my journey of overcoming the fear of being homeless. Homelessness sucks. Houselessness sucks. I lie to you not. But the first and last time I've ever been houseless, homeless, was because of her. And in this dream, she was starting to dress bohemian, and having seen this particular individual go from controlling bitch to bohemian, I'm like, okay, you're copying me now? I mean, I already knew you were, but goddamn. I mean, you really are like devoted to this shit now, aren't you? Okay, then. And I just stood there, just taking it in. The house didn't look the way it seemed her energy would be in when I first saw her. And I wanted to walk past her, you know, in a dream, and I thought I had healed and stuff from that, from what she had did. And however, I'm saying I have a little bit more healing to do. In the dream, she walked up to me. Her energy was it was subtle, but it was still like controlling. And she put her arms out. I do not like people who force their will on others. Just relax, chill the fuck back, and just be. You know what I mean? And I was upset with myself because I gave into the hug. It was a cautious hug in the dream. But then I also was aware, like, okay, so this is an unhealed woman that needs some healing. And I'm annoyed, at the fact that you're forcing a hug on me. You tell I'm obviously uncomfortable. But then I realized I also had the power to say no to the hug. But that dream made me aware that, okay, something needs to be healed here. Because I know in real life, if she even tried that shit, it'd be like, keep your distance. We at peace. Well, you stay over there. Type thing. So I gave the cautious stiff hug, and she had this little, maybe we can start talking again smile. And I didn't really say anything. Walked away from her, and I walked on over to this beautiful child, and I saw these cakes on the table. They were shaped like hearts, and I was thinking it was February 14th for some reason. And I looked at this child and I told her, "You are the epitome of love." And I knew, I had tuned out the individual because she was just standing there listening and watching like she did when I used to talk to my child. Um, and then the dream ended. And so, I woke up like, okay, from these dreams, like, all right. And around 4 or 3 o'clock, they start to hit me. Like it took me a while to register. I don't like the past. When I walked away from you and you fucked up, you fucked up. I forgive you. I'm learning from you. But y'all motherfuckers don't get that if I'm not reaching out to you or consciously making the effort to see how you're doing, what you're doing, how you feeling, you lost a good friend, okay? And so I'm understanding I can't control other people's actions. I can't, get people to see, hey, you fucked up, it's too late. Even if they're aware that they fucked up, I can't get them to see clearly. When people walk away, leave them the fuck alone. I've been in that energy before where someone would walk away and I wouldn't understand it, and I'd be like, well, hey, please give me another chance. I got my karma for that shit. Maybe I'm facing it now. But I also have an understanding now that, like, It's meant for me to learn a different way to deal with it. That shit caught me off guard. Intuitively, I've been getting hits about this particular individual. And I hadn't seen him. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm good. And then it occurred to me when it hit me how disgusted I was. That you still a manipulative, controlling bitch. You're not gonna change. So this has brought me to this beautiful article online, and I will how to let go of a grudge. This is important. And I realized I am on the first step, acknowledging the hurt. Also, I'm on the second one. I'm deciding to forgive, because if she had not kicked me out, lied to me, manipulated me, I wouldn't be who I am now. So the first step is acknowledge the hurt. You know, that shit's painful. However, I'd be a fool to stay stuck on stupid. Like, oh my gosh. It hurt me. I'm stagnant. I'm stuck. And I know forgiveness is its own little process for everybody's individual. But it's important to acknowledge the hurt, you know? A couple of days ago, me and my husband were walking to the store. We went grocery shopping, and I saw my abusive ex's father and him in the store. And I could, I felt his nasty energy, you know, and I started to realize pregnancy really ain't that bad, really at all. It just was really bad with him because, you know, I've done so much shedding, and I have been of negative, nasty energy. It doesn't belong to me, transmuting that shit. I realized, dear God, I see why my body felt like it was constantly in pain, because that was his energy. His energy was painful. I would be walking with a bent over when I was pregnant. I had bled twice with my daughter. And at one point when I had bled, he had said, well, you didn't have to go to the hospital to find out it wasn't serious. Okay, you know. So I saw I had done a whole lot of growth, you know. I was able to see, all right, you keep trying fuck shit, you know, and that's on you. All the fuck shit you're doing, it don't work and it backfires immediately. Fine, do what you got to do. So when I saw that person, him in my dreams last night with my sister, because I knew my sister was watching from a fake account, I wasn't bothered. But then when Miss DS, so we gonna say, should give me a reason to really put your name out there. Ooh, she's something else too. You ever seen them people that's like low key? It will stalk the hell out of you and try to make you think you the one crazy. And they look real good on the outside, child. She one of them, baby. Said power hungry, sadistic. She come off so nice and church going easy, baby. Miss DS, honey. When she won't sing you guys, she will emotionally and mentally manipulate you. Miss DS is an Aries, honey. Yes, child. On her shadow shit. Yes, honey. She's a Aries in her shadow. Shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, mm-hmm. So in the past, don't know when to leave alone, and you are devoted to moving forward in your future, not accept that there are distractions meant to help you get to your destiny when you're on the path of destiny. The people who fucked you over are in their karma. They feel bad about how they treated you. So they decide to come back. Sometimes for reasons they feel is right is good. For the, for them, because it's good for them, they might feel it's good for both of y'all. If you were that good friend who walked away from someone who's a shitty friend, and now that shitty friend is getting their karma back and seeing how they treated you, they're getting treated back, and now they're realizing, damn, uh-huh. Well, I'm reading something here about empathy allows you to understand this person has unresolved pain. However, there comes a point where you have to be aware that I don't care how much pain you in, bro. I be in pain too. I just handle it differently than you, and I'm not trying to bleed on everybody. And if you are bleeding on people, well, because I do bleed on people here and there, be mindful of it. Don't be in victim mode. Like, damn, I'm a bad person. I bled on my husband yesterday because I got triggered. Um, and he had no intention of triggering me, but it was a sign that something needed healing. And I started letting my mother's voice play in my head, the one that talked down to me. Um, and then I started saying, I'm gonna be with myself now, safer that way. And he's such a good man. He was so grateful. Like he was grateful to just be by my side and let me know it's okay how you feeling. But right now, I'm here to hold you. You need somebody to hold you. And in times like in the past, those fake friends and family members and lovers would be like, honey, did you take your medicine? Are you crazy? The same ones who are contributing to the emotional unfulfillment. I had the mental and emotional abuse, the ones who are contributing to the crazy making schemes and projecting onto me what they were experiencing. And when I expressed to them how they were feeling, it was, I don't want to see or hear myself. And it was, you need to be alone. Go pray. Talk to God. You know? And so it was so beautiful. And I'm grateful for having someone who was there to show me I don't have to be alone. I just need to be more wise about how I choose people. And I'm grateful for that, having him in my life. And I understand there's a lot of people who want a very supportive, healthy relationship. But if you're not a healthy, supportive individual, you can't admit that you're wrong and you fucked up. Do you really want somebody who's healthy and helpful so you can just go and hurt them? Come on now. So yeah, I understand empathy. Mm-hmm. 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 But I also understand, don't put up with the bullshit, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, I am summing up these steps because every you can have whatever you need to. But the next one that stood out to me is get rid of victimhood. And this is where I would suggest those who need um to release some things, do some shadow work, but light shadow work, inner work. Accept the role you played in it, and be mindful of that voice that in your head that says, you did bad today. This isn't enough. You got to keep working. Okay. Yeah. The shadow aspect of myself that developed from being toyed with and violated by those who I really cared about when I was in my innocent essence was I became very defensive. I started playing chess around 9, stuff like that, just so I could have my basic needs met. But I started doing that at an early age because my mother taught me how to be a better mother. Okay, you know what I mean? But also, you got to let your family go. You got to let your family go. So let's say you are the family member that's breaking generational curses, right? And you're getting a lot of pushback, not only from your family, but from people you walked away from. And let's say you made it clear that I don't want shit to do with you. Admit that you can't control their actions, but you can control your actions. And it's not to let these distractions stop you from moving forward. It's time to heal, baby. It's time to heal. So you are noticing you getting upset because somebody's gonna pass this. Shit, this is not respecting your boundaries. Well, that's all right to be upset, but if something else goes a little deeper, that's all right too. How can you help yourself be happy in that moment? You know what I mean? From personal experience, I've made it quite clear that you're not welcome back in my life. I'm not giving you any closure. You don't deserve it. Ooh, child. And not for me anyway. I showed you who I was. My friendship is pretty clear, cut, concise, to the point. Honey? Oh, Oh, my bad. I forgot these plugs over here don't work. For the wall charger? Now I know. Well, you're gonna move over here for a brief second and I think I'm done. But yeah, if you one of them people that when you walk away, and then all of a sudden people start missing you, cause they like, I miss the things you did for me or I got when I was with you. Well, you know what? That's all right, honey. It says more about them about you. You have the power to say no to any of their advances. And even if you say no and they don't understand it or respect it, well, move on with your life. Find ways to make the moment joyful. So I have been working on things I enjoy to take my mind off of it. I have talked about it to my husband, but I'm also at a point where I realize it ain't gonna do me no good to keep talking about it. You know, that's a distraction. I'm pretty sure those people ain't thinking about me as much as I'm thinking about them and, in that moment. And if they are, well, something is sad about that. But I read something very important. Don't take yourself so seriously. Nobody else really does. Someone can be obsessed with you and still not take you seriously. So, um, I guess now let's just. It doesn't matter. I don't know what y'all going through out there. If you're going through some shit, that's fine. Y'all going through some shit, okay? Spiritual warfare is different for everybody in this point in time. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And moving forward, we can get through this, okay? Let's find something to laugh about. Oh yes. Interesting. Um, and you keep staying focused on where you're supposed to be going in your own lane. Your light is your light. And if anyone's trying to copy it and be your light, well, it's only one you. Um, it's gonna be damn near impossible to be you, you know? Uh and if they don't take the time to realize their own light, I've heard some people give the excuse the pain I feel is so much that I just can't. But you're just so different and I feel so much joy around you and they get codependent and they choose not to do a goddamn thing. You just like, wait, this is getting healthy. So if you know you have set clear boundaries and people still are not respecting it, cut their asses off. Instead of trying to do that southern hospitality shit, if that's you, grew up in the South, just tell them the truth. You're codependent. I don't do that. Yeah. If you are watching this and you're from my past and all of a sudden I just went ghost on you and we used to be close, y'all codependent. I used to be codependent and thought that was normal. Y'all, that's not healthy and it's not normal. Family, exes, so called friends. Danielle, I cut you off for a reason. Y'all codependent, you're toxic as fuck, and you are covert narcissists. Come on now. Why somebody want y'all around? And now that y'all getting y'all karma back and experiencing what y'all did to me, you want to come back to me? Y'all got bad karma. I don't got bad karma. That's for you to learn from, baby. I'm just putting it out there. How come every time y'all try to bring me down, I get back stronger? Okay, I'm in this for the long haul. They say life is short, life is long and beautiful. Life is whatever you make it. So y'all life may be short, and life is long and beautiful. Y'all may be doing some fuck shit to stop my progress, but you know, it just makes me stronger. Makes you more graceful, more kinder, more softer and gentler. Where you thought you could destroy me being aggressive and passive aggressive. I don't have to do that anymore. Bye bye past. Cutting cords with y'all for good. I'm not gonna let y'all distract me anymore. I have a whole lot of great things that are coming my way. And you guys have given me the knowledge to watch out for things, people, and places. Hmm. Thank y'all. Let me thank y'all greatly. Now I'm aware that it doesn't have to be into the extent that it was with y'all, but I'm starting to pick up on some stuff. So thank y'all. Now, keep trying what you're gonna try. You're teaching me to stay focused and think about what is necessary. And what is necessary is not to focus on the problem, but how can I invest towards the present and future I want to see. So I thank all of y'all. Danielle, thank you for kicking me out, darling. I would have never seen that your pretty clothes and your pretty house and your real estate job was not who you are. I would have, I wouldn't have seen things about myself that I didn't want to acknowledge. How I like material possessions and the fact that I don't lost so much material possessions and gained something back even better. I'm just like, okay, yay. The fact that I found out what true friendship is. Thank you. I don't like that you don't have boundaries and you don't know that what you want is not that important sometimes to the point you want what you want so bad that you'll try to take it with manipulation, and that is disgusting. You got to do better, child. You got to do better, honey. You talked about behind my back, lied on me. You got a lot of painful memories from your childhood. Honey ain't got shit to do with me. Look, what I want when you need to be focusing on yourself, and I gotta be live, honest with you. Live. You wanna watch from afar? Well, hey, but I thank you, every single one of you. Y'all are disgusting. But you know what? Me and my family got this. If you want to see something, you ain't seen that yet, baby.